So, welcome to Gen Pod Yoga on this sunny Sunday morning. So, it's about a half-hour class with about an 8-minute shavasana at the end. So, make sure that you've got a warm jumper or a blanket for the end so you don't have to wander too far to wrap yourself up for your shavasana. If you've got a yoga brick, that's great, or a yoga block. They're really useful for things like your block to help you sit taller. It's nice for the spine to be feel as long as possible, not hunched up. And sometimes, due to anatomical restrictions, you might not be able to sit tall without something like that. If you have got a skinny bum, it might be more comfortable to sit on a cushion. Find what's right for you. The aim of it, though, is to have a long spine from a sitting position. Also, if you've got a yoga brick, this is a cork brick that I got from Yoga Masters. I'm not getting any credits for mentioning them. It's just that I really like the cork blocks. I think they're solid. They've lasted for years. So what do blocks and bricks do? They can, in essence, simply help to bring the ground up to you. For example, if you're in a side angle pose and you can't quite get I've got a short arm, your arm to the ground, then a block or a brick can certainly help and make you feel more stable. A wise man keeps telling people, and it's very true, that do not sacrifice the body for the glory of the pose. And it has been uppermost in my thoughts whenever I teach yoga and whenever I practice myself. That's Zahir Akram. So if you don't need many props for yoga, but like a belt or a block, they can help you get into certain asanas, certain poses, without compromising or putting risk to your body. So we'll start in a comfortable seated position. Again, you can sit on a block or sit on a cushion, as long as you feel your spine is lengthening. And as the head and neck are an extension of the spine, I want you to feel them almost lifting towards the ceiling, like there's a golden thread coming out the top of your head, lengthening your spine, your neck. And allow your shoulders to soften. Place your hands anywhere that's comfortable, in your lap or your hands on your knees, and close down your eyes. And I just want you to listen to my voice cues. I'll tell you when to open your eyes, but at the moment, keep them closed and just focus on your breath. Don't change it in any way, just bring your awareness to your breath. Are you breathing in and out of your mouth? Are you breathing in and out of your nose? Is your breathing shallow and rapid? And the next time you inhale, I want you to inhale through your nose and exhale through your nose. Now we're going to intentionally breathe in and out through our nose, bringing some awareness to the coolness of the air when you inhale through your nose. And when you exhale through your nose, you might become aware that the breath is warmed. And keep your attention on breathing in and out through your nose. And just mentally think to yourself, where are you holding tension? Is it in your shoulders? Is it in your jaw? Maybe the next time you exhale, you could open your mouth wide, stretching out the jaw, closing the mouth at the end of the breath. Are you holding tension in your forehead? Maybe bring some awareness to how tight your face feels and intentionally relax the muscles in the face. Are you holding tension in your hands? Maybe the next time you inhale through your nose, you stretch your palms wide, reaching out your fingers. And as you exhale through the nose, maybe make a gentle fist with your hands. Are you holding tension in your chest? The next time you inhale through your nose, maybe consciously really make your chest expand, feeling your shoulders lift a little bit. And when you exhale, everything relaxes. For the most part of yoga is showing up, keeping your eyes closed, showing up to a class, showing up on your mat for your self-practice, showing up for an online class. So well done for showing up, being here. And just keep breathing in and out through your nose, keeping your eyes closed. Really feeling present. What happened earlier doesn't matter. What's happening later doesn't matter. What's important now is this time for you, to be present for you. So it's nice to devote your practice, no matter how short, no matter how long. Devote your practice to someone or something that you care about. It could be a relative, a pet, a project you're working on, a difficult situation you're going through. Just devoting your practice to that in your mind and in your heart. And gently open your eyes as you reach your hands out, taking your arms up, gazing up, looking at the back of your thumbs. Exhale, taking your hands down. Fingertips touch the mat. Inhale, look up, gazing at the back of your thumbs. Exhale, fingertips touch the mat. One more, inhale, taking your gaze up. Exhale, bringing your fingertips to touch the mat. Now, however you've crossed your legs, now cross them the other way, because they might feel a bit stiff. The way that feels a bit foreign to you. It doesn't matter if one knee's high and one isn't. The important thing is you have length in your spine. And just reaching your arms to the side. Keep breathing in and out through your nose. Your eyes are open. I want you to get the sensation that your fingers are being pulled in opposite directions. So it's like your arms are being pulled apart. Hold your hands here. We're just going to pulse the arms for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Feel strong in your shoulders. 4, 3, 2, 1. Make a fist, thumbs up. And we're going to pulse again for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there, turning the thumbs so they're facing down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, bit of arm fatigue, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay there, turning the thumbs to the ceiling, and then the thumbs point behind you. Last lot of pulses for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One, and just release your arms. Maybe roll out your shoulders a little bit. One at a time, going backwards. One at a time, going forwards. And then squeezing your shoulders up to your ears and allowing your shoulders to roll back and down. Get the feeling that your shoulder blades are moving up and squeezing together and being drawn down. So inhale, shoulders to your ears. And as you exhale, squeezing your shoulder blades together, shoulders come down. Inhale, shoulders up towards your ears, shoulder blades together, roll the shoulders down. Last one. Inhale, bringing your shoulders up towards your ears, rolling them back, squeezing your shoulder blades together, bringing them down. Taking your hands to your knees. Inhale, taking your arms up. Exhale, turn to the left. Take the palm of the right hand to the outside of the left knee. You're twisting. Exhale. Inhale. Twist a little bit more, taking that left hand behind you for support. Exhale, ease off. Sorry, inhale, ease off. Exhale, twist. Inhale. I've got that the wrong way round, sorry. You're going to inhale and ease off. Exhale, twist. Inhale, ease off, turn towards me. Exhale, twist. Inhale, ease off, turn towards me. Exhale, twist. Coming back to center, taking both of your arms up. Now we're going to twist to the right. Left hand to the outside of the right knee, right hand behind you. Inhale, look towards me. Exhale, twist, looking behind you. Inhale, look towards me. Exhale, twist. Inhale, looking towards me. Using your arm and your hand on your knee as a bit of leverage when you exhale and look behind you. Last one. Inhale, look towards me. Exhale, twist. Bringing both of your arms up, looking up, reaching up, really stretching. So you're going to take your arms behind your back and interlace your fingers. Then squeeze your shoulder blades together and look up. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. See if you can peel your arms away from you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, head comes down, chin to chest, taking your arms up. Last one, inhale, looking up, squeeze those shoulder blades together, and as you exhale, chin to chest, see if you can bring your arms up. Coming up to seated, releasing the arms. So you can stay seated on your cushion, on your block, and see if you can take your feet straight out in front of you. If that feels really uncomfortable at the back of the knees, then get a little cushion, or you can roll a towel and just put it underneath your knees. So if you're getting pain at the back of the knees, those are attachment points. And you don't want to stress tendons or ligaments because they don't really stretch. They rupture or they tear. You need to get stretches from the muscle belly. So the muscle belly in the calf, kind of here. Muscle belly in the hamstrings is midway down the back of the thigh. So anything that pulls on your sit bones or the back of the knee or the back of the ankle, you need to listen to your body and ease off. So if you've got a cushion under your knees, great. Otherwise, see if you can have your legs straight. So I don't want you slumping like this. I want you to have that straight back like you had at the beginning of the class. And bring your hands to your side, palms facing down. Sitting nice and tall. I'll do this from the side so it's easier for you to see. So you're sitting nice and tall. Don't have your feet pointed. See if you can flex your feet just a little bit towards you. Your spine is straight and long. Your shoulders are relaxed and drawn down, and your chest is slightly lifted. So this pose is called Dandasana, and it looks easy, but when you're in it, it's quite demanding. So everything is engaged, your core, your legs, your feet. Your shoulders are relaxed, but the shoulder blades are drawing down, and your hands are at your sides. You're not to lean back on your arms because that just takes everything away from what you're going to gain in the pose. So sitting nice and tall. We're going to stay here for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and you're inhaling through the nose. Maybe you're aware that your belly rises a little bit on the inhale. And when you exhale, you get the feeling that your navel is being drawn towards your spine. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. So keep this pose. I want you to feel like the backs of your heels are being pushed into the mat as your feet flex towards you. Hold it here. Taking a deep breath in through the nose. And when you exhale, I want you to push into the mat with your right heel and lift up your left leg and hold it there. For 1, see if you can lift it higher. 2, higher. 3, higher. 4, 5, allow that leg to come down. Just pedal out the legs a little bit. Activate the pose, sitting nice and tall. Inhale through the nose. And when you exhale, I want you to push the back of the left heel into the mat as you lift up the right leg. For 5, 4, higher. 3, higher. 2, 1, releasing the leg down. Maybe pedal out the legs a little bit. So options, if you have a block or a brick, great. Pop it between your ankles. This isn't a scene from Misery. I want you to get the feeling that you're pushing your ankles together as strong as you can. If you haven't got a block or a brick, it's fine to use a cushion. So you're squeezing your ankles together. So I want you to feel everything activate on the inside of your legs. So you're pulling, you're really using your adductors. You're pulling, you're pushing your ankles together, pulling everything in. Feet are flexed, everything's activated. Hold it here. Maybe your hands are in heart center or they're up your sides. Hold it here. Really feeling every muscle pulling those ankles together, those legs together. And then just ease off, sitting nice and tall. Have a slight bend in the knees and then squeeze your ankles together. Hold it here. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then ease off. Extend your legs again. And again, we're going to squeeze that block as hard as we can. Inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, creep your fingers forward and see if you can lift your legs up. For 1, 2, squeeze the brick. 3, 4, 5. And let the legs come down. Just pedal out your legs a little bit. Well done. It's quite dynamic, I know. So from here, have a bend in your knees. Your feet are hip width apart. Your hands are on front of your knees and you're sitting tall. Extend both your arms out in front of you. Lift up your right leg. place it back down. Lift up your left leg, place it back down. Squeeze your knees and ankles together and see if you can lift up both of your lower legs. So the lower legs are parallel with the mat. You can stay here, or if you want a little bit more, feel yourself squeezing your legs together, maybe straighten your legs. And we're going to be here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles, sitting nice and tall. Let's do it again. This is Navasana, boat pose. So squeezing the legs together, you can have your legs parallel with the mat or try your legs straight. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cross the ankles the other way. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And when you exhale, we're going to do Navasana again. Either legs parallel with the mat or your legs straight. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Stay there. 5, if you can. See if you can grab hold of both big toes. You can stay like this if you want a little bit more. See if you can push your toes into your fingers and straighten your legs. If you can't get them straight, don't worry. Feet are together, legs are together. Lift your chest. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stay here if you want a little bit more. See if you can open the distance between your legs. Keep your chest lifted, keep your spine straight. I want you to get the feeling that your shoulder blades are being drawn together and down your back. Hold it here. Hold it here. Bringing the feet back together, the legs back together. Hold it here. And we're going to be releasing the feet and going straight into boat pose. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. So just give yourself some big circles. It doesn't matter how you've crossed your legs. Some big circles. Nice, easy circles for your shoulders and your hips and your spine. And then let's go in the other direction. Bring all the way back and then all the way forwards. Lovely. And extend your legs out in front of you. Have a decent sized gap between your legs being outstretched. Again, if anything hurts the back of the knees, gentle bend, please. So from here, lifting your arms, looking up, I want you to turn your torso to your left leg. And we're going to gently bring the arms either side of either the knee or the ankle. But I want you to try and keep your arms level and get the feeling you're taking your torso to the leg. So inhale, look up. And as you exhale, just gently bring yourself towards that leg. So wherever your hands touch at either side, inhale, ease off, exhale. See if you can go a little bit more. Allow your head to bow. Inhale, ease off, maybe look up a little. Exhale, fold. Try to keep the right sit bone on the mat. Don't lift it up. Want to keep it connected. And inhale and ease off. Taking both arms up, looking up. Turning your torso to your right leg. Both feet are activated. I want you to get the feeling you're pushing both of your heels into the mat. Turning your torso to that right leg. Inhale, look up. Exhale, just gently move forward towards that leg. Wherever your hands come to, allow your head to bow. Inhale, ease off. Exhale. See if you can go a little bit lower. Inhale, ease off. Exhale, see if you can go a little bit lower. Allow the head to bow. Gently easing off. Bringing your hands together, looking up. Exhale, just allow yourself to come forward. Try to keep your back straight. Try to imagine you're holding in your hands, your palms are face up towards the ceiling, a bowl of water. And you're very gently trying to place this on the ground in front of you. The legs are active. Feel your heels digging into the mat. Your spine is straight, your arms outstretched, and you're lowering this lovely bowl of water safely to the ground. And when it gets there, just turn your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, ease off. Exhale. Just see if you can melt down towards the ground. So you can be here, that's fine, chin towards your chest. You can be a little bit deeper into the pose, chin towards your chest. You can be a little bit further into the pose with your forehead on the mat. Or if you want to try something fun, see if you can grab your big toes with your peace fingers. Inhale, look up. Exhale, just see if you can bring your chest towards the mat. And then inhale and come up. If it's comfortable for you to be in kneeling positions, great. If you've got any issues with your knees, use a cushion underneath your knees. I do this from time to time from having a broken leg. Sometimes it feels more sensitive on some days than others. And all of us are anatomically different, either from birth, by the time we finish growing, or after injuries. And everything changes, nothing's permanent. So bringing your hands flat to the mat. So don't just plonk your hands down. I want you to spread your fingers wide. So you can make your hands really, really strong, just as you can make your feet really, really strong. So fingers spread wide. Get the idea roughly that your middle finger is at 12 o'clock. Fingers are spread wide. Feel the palms of your hands really connecting with the mat. And then your knees, so your hands are kind of shoulder width apart underneath your shoulders. Your knees are underneath your hips. I want your spine to be straight, so don't dip it like that and don't arch it like that at the moment. At the moment, we want it straight. And your head and neck being the extension of your spine, your head and neck are straight. So you're kind of staring between your thumbs, between your first fingers. And I want you to get the feeling the spine is getting longer. So your head's being pulled that way, and imagine you've got a tailbone being pulled that way. So just imagine it's lengthening, feeling strong in the arms. Your feet are flat. Try not to bend your toes up like that. I know it's difficult for some people with the feet flat. And if that's the case for you, you can roll your mat up a little bit, like that. It makes it a little bit more comfortable for your feet. Anyway, however you've got it. You're in your tabletop position. I'm going to flatten my mat out now. Stay where you are. So tabletop position, feeling nice and strong. And we're going to do some breathing exercises. They're called cat-cows. So they're cows when you like that. And when you're a cow, you're breathing in. And when you're a cat, you're exhaling and rounding your back. So come back to a straight position. Exhale. And then you're going to inhale round the back. Let it drop and look up. Exhale, angry cat. The spine rounds like you're an angry cat. Inhale, let the spine relax. Look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Angry cat. Almost feel like your shoulder blades are being pulled apart. Inhale, allow the spine to lower and relax as you look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, coming into your cow as you look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Maybe take your weight forward into your hands. Inhale, maybe come back towards your heels as you look up. Exhale, round the back. Maybe take your weight forward into your hands. Inhale, take your hips towards your feet as you look up. Exhale, round the back. We're going to do 3 more in your own time. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, look up. You're in your cow. Exhale, round the back. You can bend your elbows as you go into poses. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe straighten your arms, taking your bum back towards your heels. Inhale. Exhale. And just come back to a neutral, so a tabletop position. So you're looking between your hands. I want you to take your right arm forward and your left leg back. Hold it here. Try not to dip the spine, keep the spine straight. Hold it here. Maybe take your right elbow to your left knee. Hold it here. Straighten out. 2 more. Elbow to knee. Straighten out. Elbow to knee. Hold it here. Straighten out. You can stay here if you want a little bit more. Bend your knee. Catch it with your hand. Lift your chest. Look up. For 1, 2, 3. Leg back. Arm forward. Bringing your knee to your elbow. And then your hand back and your knee back. Push yourself back to a child's pose. So you can have a child's pose when your arms are extended out in front of you and your head comes down to the mat. You can have your big toes touching and your knees wide apart, so there's more of your chest on the mat. Or you can make a little pillow out of your arms and just rest your head. Maybe taking a gentle rock of the head, just ironing out any tensions. Now we're going to stay here for 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly and gently coming back to your tabletop position. Straight back, straight spine, fingers spread, toes untucked. You're going to take it to the other side now. Taking your left arm forward and your right leg back. Hold it here. Try not to dip the back, keep the back straight. Taking the elbow to the knee underneath you. Straighten back out. Left elbow, right knee underneath you. Straighten back out. Left knee, right elbow, right knee, left elbow. Straighten back out. Hold it here if you want a little bit more. Taking your hand to your foot. Flexing the foot, it helps it become more dynamic. Maybe taking your gaze up. Hold it here. Taking your arm forward and your leg back. Left elbow to right knee underneath you. Straighten back out. Hand and knee back down. Push yourself back to a child's pose. Again, you can make a pillow out of your arms, taking your head down. You can have your forehead on the mat with your arms at your sides, or have a gap in your knees and allow yourself to fold forwards. And we're going to have 3 breaths there. So in your child's pose, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Coming back to your tabletop position. Have your knees slightly closer together, tucking your toes. We're going to hover the knees for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then push yourself back to what we call a downward dog. So it doesn't matter that your heels aren't touching. It doesn't matter if you've got a big bend in your knee. What's important is your head and your neck are relaxed, so you're not looking up, and try not to keep looking at me. Relax your head and neck. What's important is your spine is straight and long. And then see if you can walk your feet towards your hands. Nice deep bend in your legs, head and neck relaxed. And you're going to push as hard as you can into your feet, keeping your knees bent, and come up 1 vertebrae at a time. Maybe reaching your arms up, looking up. Bring your hands back to your heart center. We're going to do a couple of warriors, and then a balance, and then we're finished. So from here, feeling strong in your legs. Remember our mountain pose, feeling strong in our legs, strong in our feet. Maybe lift all 10 toes and place them all back down again. Feeling the legs engaged, the spine is long, shoulders are relaxed, chest slightly lifted. Feeling like you're lengthening. Hands face forward. Inhale, taking your arms up. Exhale, hands to the side. 1 more. Inhale, arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to the sides. Taking your hands to your heart center, I want you to take a big step back with your left foot. So it's about the length of your leg. And if you look at your feet, your right foot is at 12 o'clock, your left foot is around 3 o'clock. Roughly parallel with the back of edge of the mat. Doesn't matter if the foot turns in a little bit, but roughly parallel with the back of the mat. I want you to get the feeling that you're up against an imaginary wall. So you're not leaning in, you're up against an imaginary wall. And I want you to bend into that right knee. Don't bend too far, because we want to try and maintain equal balance in the left foot and the right foot. But I want you to bend into the knee, maybe glance. Can you see the tops of your toes beyond your knee? And again, pull that top shoulder back as if you're up against an imaginary wall. Squeeze your left glute, squeeze your right thigh. Hold it here. Inhale, take your arms up, look at me. And I want you to close your eyes. And when you open your eyes, you'll be looking down the middle finger of your right hand. Hold it here. I want you to get the feeling that your feet are being drawn together and you're strong in your body. Maybe take some pressure forwards and then take some pressure backwards. Where do you feel balanced? Hold it here. Strong in your legs. Inhale. Exhale, reach forward, taking the right elbow to the right knee. And allow the left arm to swing underneath and up. You can stare into the palm of the left hand or have your head straight ahead looking at me. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your thighs. Releasing the hand from the knee, so your arms are parallel to your head. Coming back into your warrior 2, looking down the middle finger of that right hand. Shoulders relaxed. Lovely. Straighten the right knee. And I want you to feel like you're reaching forward, and bringing that right hand down. So the back of the right hand is on the inside of the right leg. Taking the other arm up, looking up. If that hurts your neck, just look forward. Hold it here. Turning your gaze to the floor, allowing the top arm to come down, hands touch, bend into that right knee. You're taking the top arm back to your warrior two. And then with one graceful step, bring your left foot to join your right foot. Now let's take it to the other side. Feeling strong in your legs. You're going to have a big step back with the right leg. About a leg length. And again, remember, the left foot's at 12 o'clock, back foot's roughly parallel with the back of the mat. What's important is you feel strong in your leg. And even from here, get the feeling like you're trying to drag your feet together. It activates everything in your legs. Try not to let your knee fall in. You want to keep your knee straight. And keep your knee bent. But when I mean don't let it fall in, I mean don't let it do that. Try and keep it in line with the ankle. So, can you see the tops of your toes beyond the left knee? Bring the top shoulder back. Legs are strong and activated. Taking your arms up, relaxing the shoulders. Squeeze your left glute, squeeze your right glute, squeeze your left thigh, squeeze your right thigh. Inhale, close your eyes. And when you exhale, you'll be looking down the middle finger of your left hand. Stay here, feeling strong. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, bringing the left elbow to the inside of the left knee, taking your other arm under and up. So you're staring into the palm of your right hand, or stare straight ahead at me. Legs are strong. Inhale. When you exhale, maybe release the other arm. Well done. Pushing yourself back to your warrior two. Stay here, just breathe. Inhale, straighten that front leg. Exhale, ease forward. Maybe taking the right hand to the lower back. You're taking the outside of that left hand to the inside of that lower leg. And see if you can use that to make your top shoulder come back a little bit. Taking the right arm up. Gaze up. If that hurts the neck, just look straight at me. Well done. Inhale. And when you exhale, bringing that top arm down, taking your gaze to your feet, hands connect, bend into that knee, hands back to heart center, back to your warrior two. One graceful step, left foot joins right foot. Well done. So stand with your feet hip width apart, hands on your hips. We'll do a tree pose and a little balance, and then we'll go for our little wind down. So bringing your knee up towards your chest, and then see if you can take the sole of that left foot to the lower leg or a little bit higher up, whichever's more comfortable for you. Focus on something in front of you that's not moving. Pushing the sole of the foot into the leg is engaged, the foot is engaged, hands to heart center. Maybe bring your arms up, take your gaze up, give your tree branches, hold it here. Bring your hands back down the center line to your heart center, pushing your hands together, squeezing that knee up towards you, straightening the leg for 1, 2, 3, bringing that foot down. Feeling really strong through your left foot, bending up your right knee. Taking the sole of the right foot to the inside of the thigh or the lower leg. Hands to the waist or the chest. Focusing on something not moving. Maybe taking your gaze up, arms up, give your tree branches. Hands back down the center line. Squeeze the hands together, releasing the knee, the leg, bringing the knee up towards you, straightening the leg for 1, 2, 3. Right foot joins left foot. Just pedal out your legs a little bit. Let's try one more balance. It might be tricky for the guys, but let's give it a go. Hands in heart center. Standing strong on your right leg, squeezing your right knee up, left knee up, taking that left thigh over the right thigh. That might be enough. You can do a little bit more. See if you can hook your feet around the lower leg. And then see if you can turn your hips towards me. Stay here or maybe sit a little bit lower. Fantastic. If you want a little challenge, squeeze your hands together, release that leg and see if you can come into a warrior three. Bringing the knee back up, releasing the leg down. I'll do this from the side so you can see me better. So putting all your strength into your left foot now, bringing your right leg up, taking the right thigh over the left thigh, maybe squeezing the feet around the lower leg. Square your hips off so they're facing forward. Sit lower. See if you can stay here, or if you want a little bit more, release that leg. Come back into it if you come out of it. Release the leg and see if you can take yourself into a warrior three. And then bring that leg down. Well done, wherever you got. Slowly and comfortably come down to seated. It's nice not just to collapse to the floor though. So if you can have your feet kind of as wide as the mat, heels in, toes out. If that hurts your knees, turn your toes in a little bit. Hands to heart center, and imagine you're sliding down an imaginary wall. All the way. It doesn't matter if your heels lift. See if you can take your elbows to the inside of your knees. If you're here, fantastic. Rise up a little bit, take your arms forward, and we're going to pulse. For 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hands back to heart center. Stand up. We are going to go down this time. This is where your cushions come in handy as well. So if you've got one near to you, you can sit your bottom on it. So let's slide down again. Imagine you're going down an imaginary wall, all the way down, all the way down. So options, see if you can tuck your bum under, pushing your elbows into your knees, or the backs of your arms, to the front of your lower legs. Take your arm forward, tuck your chin towards your chest and see if you can just lower your bottom down. Legs extended, fantastic. Bend your knees and slowly lower yourself down for the count of 8. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend the knees. Squeeze your right knee in towards your chest. Extend the left. Swap legs. Squeezing the left knee in towards your chest. Extending the right leg. Keep the left knee in. Bend the right leg in. Just a gentle roll of the lower back. Extend the right leg towards the bottom corner of the mat and the left leg towards the left corner. Just take a roll of your head from side to side. Inhale, squeeze your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, allow them to melt away. Inhale. And as you exhale, open your mouth really wide. Inhale, feeling the belly rise as you inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale, open the palms wide, point the toes. Exhale, make gentle fists and bend your toes towards you. Relax, keeping your eyes closed. Inhale through your nose, filling your lungs, pausing at the top of the breath. Exhale. You've got your blanket to hand, pull it over you now. Keeping your eyes closed. Inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. Pausing at the very top of the inhale. Slowly release the exhale. Inhale through the nose, filling the lungs, feeling the rib cage expand. Pause for a moment at the very top of the breath. Slowly release the exhale. The whole body is starting to relax. The eyes are relaxed, the eyelids are heavy. The forehead is relaxed. Chin, nose, lips, cheeks, jaw, all relaxed. The whole of the head is relaxed. The back of the neck, the shoulders, the arms, the spine, relaxed. The back of the left hand, the back of the right hand is relaxed. Palms of the hands are relaxed. Fingers relaxed, fingertips gently curling in. The whole of the spine is relaxed. The hips, the legs, the knees, the feet, relaxed. Left thigh, right thigh, relaxed. Back of the left calf, back of the right calf, relaxed. Back of the left heel is heavy, back of the right heel is heavy. Top of the right foot relaxed, top of the left foot is relaxed. Sole of the right foot is relaxed. Sole of the left foot is relaxed. All 10 toes are relaxed. Whole system relaxed. Whole system relaxed. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs, pausing at the very top of the inhale, gently releasing your exhale. Inhaling deeply through the nose, filling the lungs, pausing at the top of the inhale, that's where the magic is. Slowly releasing your exhale. Whole system relaxed. Each time you inhale through your nose, visualize your breath as a beautiful white light. A white light of love and joy and healing and energy. And as you exhale, imagine this beautiful white light is spreading love, joy, energy, kindness out into the world. Bringing to mind the personal project that you devoted your practice to, and sending them all that loving intention. Inhale through the nose, filling the lungs. Slowly releasing the exhale. You're starting to become aware of noises in your room and around your room. Maybe a little bit of gentle movement into your fingers and your toes. And taking an inhale through the nose, really inhaling deeply, pausing for a moment, just really releasing that exhale. And keeping your eyes closed, gently rolling into a little ball on your right hand side. And keeping your eyes closed, slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position with a nice long spine. And taking your hands wide, bringing them together as you taking your gaze up. Bringing your palms together, bringing all that love and energy you created for yourself in your practice back into your heart center for when you need it most. May the love of yoga be within you, around you. Namaste. Well done, everybody. Have a beautiful day. It is beautiful out there. Remember to drink lots of water. And as I like to plant seeds, when you get up, try to just use 2 limbs. Have a wonderful Sunday.